The Mississippi River flows serenely through Carleton Place, Ontario. Its waters, calm and reflective, mirror the peaceful life of this small town. Yet, beneath its gentle current lies a hidden depth, a darkness that few can see. The river, much like the town, holds secrets that are not immediately apparent. This picturesque town, known for its charming Victorian architecture and friendly residents, seems untouched by the harsh realities of the world. The streets are lined with beautifully preserved homes and the community is tight-knit, where everyone knows each other. But on a cold winter morning, the tranquility is shattered. The serene landscape, blanketed in snow, becomes the backdrop for an unfolding tragedy. The peace is broken by a discovery that will forever change the town's identity. The once quiet and safe streets are now filled with whispers and unease. A woman is found dead by the riverbank, her lifeless body a stark contrast to the serene surroundings. The discovery sends shockwaves through the community. Her name is Barbara Longfield. She was a beloved member of the community, known for her kindness and generosity. The news of Barbara's death spreads like wildfire. In a town where everyone knows each other, the loss is deeply personal and the impact is profound. It consumes the town, leaving a trail of shock and disbelief in its wake. The residents, who once felt safe and secure, now grapple with fear and uncertainty. How could something so horrific happen here, in this idyllic haven? The question lingers in the air, unanswered and unsettling. As the initial shock subsides, a chilling question emerges from the depths of despair. Was this a tragic accident or something far more sinister? The investigation begins, and with it, the town's sense of security is further eroded. The once peaceful Carleton Place is now a place of mystery and fear, as the truth behind Barbara's death slowly comes to light. Barbara Longfield was more than just a name. She was a beacon of light in our small town. She was a vibrant thread in the tapestry of Carleton Place, a town where everyone knows each other and community ties run deep. A loving mother, a devoted friend, her warmth and kindness touched everyone she met. She was always there with a comforting word or a helping hand. Her laughter echoed through the local market. Her smile brightened the aisles of the library. She was a familiar face, always ready to engage in a friendly chat or offer a book recommendation. She was the heart of her book club, her passion for literature contagious. Every meeting was filled with lively discussions, thanks to her insightful comments and infectious enthusiasm. Now that light is extinguished, leaving a void that can never be filled. The places she once frequented feel emptier, her absence a constant reminder of the loss. The community gathers to mourn, to share stories, to remember. They come together in their grief, finding solace in shared memories and the collective mourning. But beneath the shared grief, a current of unease begins to flow. The circumstances of her death leave many feeling unsettled, as if something is amiss. Barbara's death, ruled an accidental drowning, raises more questions than answers. The official explanation doesn't sit well with those who knew her best. Whispers circulate. Doubts take root. Something doesn't feel right. The community, once so united in their love for Barbara, now finds itself divided by suspicion and uncertainty. Conversations in hushed tones, worried glances exchanged. The air is thick with tension. People start to question what they thought they knew. Local newspapers pick up the story. Investigative journalists dig deeper, and the community eagerly follows every new development, hoping for clarity. At a candlelight vigil, the community stands together, candles flickering in the night, each flame a symbol of their hope for the truth to come to light. Flowers and handwritten notes pile up at her memorial, each one a testament to the impact Barbara had on their lives. The heartfelt messages speak of love, loss, and the search for answers. As the sun rises over Carleton Place, the community remains resilient. They hold on to hope, determined to uncover the truth and honor Barbara's memory. All eyes turn towards Gary Samuels, Barbara's husband.
His grief, though evident, seems strangely detached. His composure in the face of such a tragedy strikes an off-key note. He appears more preoccupied with funeral arrangements than with unraveling the mystery of his wife's untimely demise.
His words ring hollow, his explanations riddled with inconsistencies. He claims Barbara went for her usual morning walk along the riverbank, but her coat, her purse, her keys all remain untouched at home. The more he speaks, the deeper the suspicion grows. The community, once united in grief, is now fractured by doubt. Detective Michael Harris, A seasoned investigator known for his sharp instincts and unwavering dedication is assigned to the case.
He arrives in Carleton Place, a stranger to the town's secrets, but not to the darkness that can lurk beneath a placid surface. He begins his investigation, meticulously piecing together the fragments of Barbara's life and the events leading up to her death.
He interviews friends, neighbors, colleagues, each conversation adding a brushstroke to the portrait of Barbara and her marriage. A pattern begins to emerge, a disturbing tapestry woven from half-truths, financial discrepancies, and a husband's chilling indifference.
The medical examiner found no water in Barbara's lungs, a crucial detail that throws the entire case into question. This finding is pivotal, as it suggests that Barbara may not have drowned at all. Instead, it opens up a myriad of possibilities, each more sinister than the last. Narrator, uncovering the evidence. The autopsy report arrives, a stark contradiction to the initial ruling of accidental drowning. This report, filled with meticulous details, challenges the very foundation of the case. It raises questions about the circumstances leading to Barbara's death and whether there was a deliberate attempt to mislead the investigation.
The evidence points towards foul play, towards a deliberate act of violence disguised as a tragic accident. Bloodstains, bruises, and other signs of struggle paint a grim picture, one that suggests Barbara's death was no mere accident, but a calculated act of malice. The investigation intensifies, the focus shifting from a tragic accident to a possible homicide. Detectives re-examine every piece of evidence, every witness statement, and every possible lead, determined to uncover the truth. The stakes are higher now, and the pressure mounts as the team races against time. The river, once a source of tranquility, is now a silent witness, its murky depths concealing secrets that could unravel a carefully constructed facade. The water, which once flowed peacefully, now holds the key to a dark mystery, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to seek the truth.
Detective Harris, driven by a relentless pursuit of justice, dives deeper into the case, determined to uncover the truth behind Barbara's death. His dedication is unwavering, his resolve unshakable. As he sifts through case files and re-examines the crime scene, he knows that every detail, no matter how small, could be the key to solving this perplexing case. The journey is fraught with challenges, but Detective Harris is prepared to face them head-on, driven by a singular goal: to bring justice for Barbara and uncover the true nature of her untimely demise.
The investigation takes a turn when Detective Harris uncovers a series of suspicious financial transactions.
Large sums of money, withdrawn from Barbara's account in the weeks leading up to her death, point towards a possible motive.
The trail leads to Gary Samuels, his financial dealings shrouded in secrecy and deceit.
He discovers that Gary, burdened by gambling debts and facing financial ruin, had taken out a substantial life insurance policy on Barbara, just weeks before her death.
The pieces of the puzzle begin to fall into place, revealing a sinister plot motivated by greed and desperation. As the evidence mounts, Gary Samuels' carefully constructed facade begins to crumble. His lies unravel, his alibis crumble under scrutiny.
Confronted with the overwhelming evidence, I cracked. I confessed to staging Barbara's death, to pushing her into the icy depths of the river, to watching her struggle for air, her pleas for mercy swallowed by the rushing water.
The charming, grieving husband transforms into a cold, calculating manipulator, his true nature exposed. His confession, a chilling testament to the darkness that can reside in the human heart, sends shockwaves through Carleton Place. The trial of Gary Samuels is a media frenzy, the courtroom packed with those seeking justice for Barbara.
The prosecution presents a compelling case, laying bare the depth of Gary's deceit and the brutality of his crime.
The jury, their faces etched with a mixture of anger and sorrow, delivers a unanimous guilty verdict. Gary Samuels is sentenced to life in prison, his freedom stripped away just as he had stolen Barbara's life. The sentence, though bringing a sense of closure, cannot erase the pain, the loss, the betrayal that will forever linger in the hearts of those who loved Barbara. Life in Carleton Place slowly returns to a semblance of normalcy, but the shadow of Barbara Longfield's murder lingers. The river, once a symbol of tranquility, now serves as a constant reminder of the tragedy that unfolded on its banks. The community, forever marked by this horrific event, honors Barbara's memory through acts of kindness, through scholarships established in her name, through a shared determination to never forget the vibrant life that was so cruelly cut short. The case of Barbara Longfield serves as a stark reminder that darkness can lurk even in the most idyllic of settings. It underscores the importance of vigilance, of listening to our instincts, of questioning inconsistencies. But most importantly, it highlights the enduring strength of community, the power of collective grief, and shared determination to seek justice. In the face of unimaginable tragedy, the people of Carleton Place came together, proving that even in the darkest of times, light and hope can prevail.